Welcome back. We're going to battle Hyper Zenya. Beat him.
What brought you here, then? Resignation to your fate? Or delusional confidence?
You synthesters are a blight on this town. No one has the right to steal these people's livelihoods.
What livelihoods? These people only squander their precious mortal time. You see, contrary to popular belief, all men are not created equal. Rather, every man has his worth. And otaku are no exception. All they do is consume that which they're given. They make no contribution to society. They pursue no real goal. They're jacks of no trade and masters of nothing. It's the natural order of things to drain such cowards dry. Fitting, is it not, that their energy should provide the nourishment we seek. In the Great Master's plan, each rung in the ladder of society will receive exactly what it deserves. We can shake ourselves free of all the irresolute, spiritless nobodies in this accursed existence.
Trick and strip him and kill him. You're wrong.
Allow me to spell it out for you in words you can understand, then. You pathetic otaku aren't needed.
We're free to live as we please.
I can see you're not about to listen to reason, which leaves me no choice but to separate your souls from your broken bodies.
Good to
Let's go. Give me that! What do you think you're doing? So cool!
From undergarments, though.
Give me that! What do you think you're doing?
Mike. It's you. Come on.
Give me that! Don't touch me!
Come on, Zenya.
Let's do this. If you please.
You're not going to
top.
No! Unprepared.
Pants though. Pants though. Pants though.
You're not going to succeed.
Good night.
Unprepared. Don't think this means you've won.
We got him?
No! It can't be!
It is. You lost. It's over.
I'm not like the other otaku. I put everything, my life itself, on the line. I was going to make this a haven of chosen otaku. Only the finest specimens.
So he was an otaku himself? They are no chosen among us. We are all otaku.
Damn it! Was I wrong? Was I not defending this town's righteousness? If not, then everything I've done is... No! No!
You're no longer a synthester. And until your wounds heal naturally, you'd do well to stay away from this town you love so much. But once you've reverted into an ordinary otaku, I look forward to meeting you again on the streets of Akihabara. I don't know how we did it, but we won. And I'm very glad you're all right. Show yourself. You cannot hide from me.
Oh, weird guy.
So, you've proven yourself superior to Zenya.
Are you the mastermind behind the synthesters?
Such a contradiction is man. He will fight against an injustice for generations, but as soon as he gains the faintest gleam of power, his conviction begins to falter. Such was the fate of Zenya. He flew too close to the sun, lured by his own predominance, until his wings simply burned away. We've all seen his kind before. A man who shows remarkable talent until his first taste of loss. Then, after a single setback, he loses all faith in himself. His invincible self-image cracks and crumbles. If only he would have evaluated his failings, learned from them and grown. Instead, he invested the whole of his being into a drug he knew so little about. Such a pity. I had plans for him. I had hoped he'd be of use for longer. But I can only fault myself for that miscalculation.
So you're the one behind all this. I've been looking for you. For quite a while.
Shizuku. After Ren left, I never imagined you too would abandon the Night Eater village.
We agreed to let no harm befall the humans. When one of us breaks that pact, the rest of us have a duty to set things right. Soga, do you honestly comprehend what it is you're doing?
Soga.
Of course. And I have taken every precaution, I assure you. Fate has already chosen whose lives will continue and whose will not.
What gives you the right?
Arguing is pointless. The truth of the matter came to me long ago. And so, I can offer you two choices. Either leave this town, or sit by and watch as the inevitable comes to pass. You are free to choose whichever best suits you. But know that if you insist on becoming obstacles again, I will not hesitate to crush you.
Bring it. Gonna end up like your little friend or that. Dude said he was a tourist when I saw him before. You know that guy?
His name is Soga Kagutsuki. He's from the same Night Eater clan as myself and Rin. And he looks to be the mastermind behind this whole operation. I had a feeling he might be. I just hoped I was wrong.
Now I came here for a side mission. But I had to come here regardless. The trophy, the decisive battle. We actually might want to try the tournament out a bit. Yeah, they're gonna cancel it. Don't hurry. Where the heck is it, though? I'm supposed to take a picture of dumplings at the outdoor arena. I don't understand. I'll ring songs, so I'm not gonna look at that because I'm trying to look for where these things are. Main Street Southwest for Go-Go Curry. Let's go there. Kotengu. Is this it? This gorilla place? Yep. And then it's southeast for the other one. I know that. But it's just a matter of what store. I don't know what store this thing is at. Oh, okay, this was it. Cool. So now I just need to do this dumpling one. That seems to be at the arena. The outdoor battle arena. Oh, I didn't know I could go out here. There it is, dumpling shop. Cool. Nice. Mission completed. Just reporting. To our guy. Where is he at?
Wow.
Probably on this, somewhere on these corners. Yeah.
Yes!
Whoa!
Yes!
Where's he at? Yikes.
This place.
Cute. That's done. Alright. So now we can head back to Mogra.
I come from a village of night eaters. We're a long-lived people, much longer lived than ordinary humans by far. However, our reproductive abilities are spotty. We're rarely blessed with children, and our numbers are dwindling. Neighboring villages have forgotten we even exist. Most of us have simply accepted that as our fate, and gone on with our lives. But not Soga. He tried to rally the people of the village into actively pursuing some means of keeping the Night Eater legacy alive. Unfortunately for him, no one was interested. I think they'd all given up by that point. The last Night Eater to be born was Ren, and that was...
Well, the jury's still out on the exact time frame there.
Then, about 2 years ago, Soga disappeared. Rather suddenly at that. It's as if he decided his ruined kin were no longer worth his time, so he turned his back on us and left.
Hold up. Are you seriously telling me Rin is over 150 years old? What does that make you then?
My official age is 15, thank you very much.
I was born about 20 years before Rin, I believe. Though, when you live as long as we do, you stop keeping track after a while.
Yeah, my mind's kinda blown right now. I thought you were both young girl characters, but I guess you're actually older woman characters.
Don't define people by their appearances.
Back on topic. Do you know what this Soga person's doing in Akiba? Or why he's gotten involved with the Synthesters?
We've been Synthester hunters since the very beginning.
But we've had no Synthesters to hunt for at least the past 100 years.
Because of that, most of us essentially stopped thinking about them and forgot what they were capable of.
So, when the cursed things came crawling out here, I started wondering, could our missing brother have something to do with it? That's when I wrote that nasty letter to keep Shizuku away, then skipped town to find out.
Causing me minor trauma in the process. Regrettably, it seems Rin's intuition was right on the mark. Soga is the one pulling the strings here, without question.
So if we do something about him, that'll take care of the Synthesters too?
That seems likely, yes.
Big Brother's not the only one who's gotten himself caught up in this mess, though. Daishi Hunt Pharmaceuticals definitely has their nose in this, too. Not sure how deep they go, but still.
There are other questions as well. Such as, why is this only occurring in Akiba? And why have no other locations been targeted?
That is a very good question.
Yeah, because he could just go national. You know, get everyone.
Maybe it is happening in other places.
Well, if it is, nobody's talking about it on Pitter. I've only been seeing clips about monsters in Akiba.
Well, how about that? A real secret society trying to pull some evil plan on Japan.
Not Japan, just Akiba. The question remains, why has Soga come here? And why is this town the only place he's targeted? If we can answer these questions, we might be able to get to the heart of the matter.
Well, either way, we've still got a long road ahead of us. Maybe now we know who the bad guy is, but that don't exactly solve the problem. Know what I mean? Remember, the streets of Akiba are still crawling with those damn Synthesters.
Yeah, I agree. We can't rush things. We're freedom fighters. We've got a job to do, and we've got to do it right. Right?
So, guess we better get back to patrolling, since there ain't too many other options.
Good luck to everybody! Safe returns! Okay, sis, you're with me.
I don't think that's a good idea. I mean, you're a celebrity. If you're walking around out there, you'll attract a crowd in no time.
That could be a problem.
I think it would be best if you were to accompany me.
We call Main Street, which means you two get Showa Street.
Understood.
Showa. Cool. They never made me actually patrol there yet, I don't think. Okay. Shut-ins and whatnot, they're funny. A step towards maidenhood. Silent Mode 3. Challenge to the Dark Black Knight. Alright, what's the first one? Electric Town Plaza. Or not in place, but you know what I mean.
Alright.
Lady at. Who the heck wants this quest done? Jeez.
Really?
I don't know who to talk to.
Alright.
Maid outfit. How am I supposed to get that?
Alright.
Alright, we'll come back for that quest, I guess. That's a tough request.
Did it.
Oh, hello?
Yeah.
This shall be a grave. Sea call within me, dragon forces pulsating. Perish in the flames of darkness and never rise again.
What are you doing? Fight.
Fighting her, but... Ow, 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 ow.
Killed your
Ow. Dad.
You are!
Get out of there. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, so we picked up Zenya Amo's weapon. He might have a good weapon. Bioleak, right? Is this his? No. Tricky aluminum bat. Oh no, that's mine. It might have been the Bioleak. I don't know. Crimson Death. This is it, I think. His Crimson Death thingy. My Bioleak is just like super awesome. I mean, my Bioleak, my baseball bat. Alright, Main Street Southeast. Who needs help? Who needs help? Who needs help? Excuse me, Yuto? Looking for someone that needs help. I might skip that one quest, that main quest. Just not do it, because it seems like it's gonna be a pain.
Uh-huh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, he wants me to patrol 3 areas, not just like a couple 6 areas, and beat up 3 groups.
Welcome back. Begin. Correct. Au revoir. Here.
I love the maid stuff. Okay. Gotta find some riffraff. Some bad people. I don't think there's any here. Electric Town Plaza and Junk Street. Finding some people to beat up. These guys would usually be in front of the stairs when I come here. But now we got nothing. UD Plus was one of them too, I think. Pretty positive. He said UD Plus is one of the areas. Akiba and Showa Street.
Synthesters. Are you ready?
Huh? Whoa! These are the guys with the rewards on their heads!
Which means if we take them both down, we get double the reward. Can't mess this up then. Better take that medicine so we can kick their asses in one go.
Medicine.
Yahoo! This stuff right here gives you more energy than you know what to do with.
Uh-oh. Crazy enhanced drugs.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We sure ain't gonna lose now.
This is the same as before. Don't let your guard down. These synthesters are out of control. They've abandoned what little reason they had.
Bring it.
We fight.
Oh, wow.
Eat this!
Jeez. Ow. Ow.
Come on.
Go, 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 go. Go around the tree. 80. Let me heal, please.
I'll take that.
What's wrong with you?
Well, we pulled through, but those weren't like the others. They were far more violent. Just like Amo, the last time we faced him. Most likely the result of that drug they took before battle. But what was it?
Uh-oh. My head. That was
You don't
weird.
look well. Your face is pale.
Can't stand
Were
upright.
you injured in the fight?
I think I'll be okay if I rest a little.
You've been pushing yourself so hard these last few days. It must be wearing you down. That sound. Is that your phone? Yuto seems to have found something. We should head back to Mogra.
Mogra.
Sorry to have called you back so suddenly, but I thought you should know about this as soon as possible. Take a look at this map.
This is a map of Akiba. But what are the points you placed on it?
Those are the locations of all known Synthestor incidents thus far.
Wow, nice work. This is why you're the dependable one. Your brother never could have put that together.
Oh, come on. I totally could have. Just because I don't always work hard doesn't mean I can't.
So, what did you find out?
The incidents are all contained within a near-perfect circle around Akihabara Station. Every single attack has taken place within a 400-meter radius of that one spot.
Whoa, so what you're saying is... What are you saying exactly?
Well, I'm still not entirely certain about anything, of course. But a distinct pattern like this may be the smoking gun that tells us why Akiba was targeted.
You got a point. If all that mattered was having lots of people around, they could have picked Shinjuku, or Ikebukuro, or hell, downtown Tokyo.
Exactly. And if we can determine the reason Akiba was chosen, we might have an easier time figuring out how to put a stop to all this.
Right. So what is it about Akiba that you can't find anywhere else? Maids? Or fan comics, maybe?
There's a lot around here you can't find anywhere else. If that's all we have to go on, we're not much better off than before. I received a mail from Ms. Kasugai.
Oh? What about?
Let's see. It says, help, in alley near suit shop on Main Street.
Uh-oh.
What?
If Miss Kasugai is in trouble, we have to go save her.
Hold it. How do we know this isn't a trap?
We should help her.
Yeah, if she's in a bind, it's only right to do what we can for her.
We should count on being attacked when we get there. But either way, we should go. Come on.
Okay. Kasugai. Let's do this. We gotta save her. Look at Laharo. He's just like, why am I on this commercial thingy?
Hey, over here! Hurry! Ah, you must have gotten my email. Glad you could make it.
What's the problem?
The problem? Well...
I found her. She's over here.
As you can see, I'm being rather fervently pursued. And I was hoping beyond hope that you'd come to my rescue.
We fight.
Of course she'd have a briefcase.
Good to go.
Look like action. One behind me. Ow.
I'll take that. Give me that, dirty kid. No, not that. Not that. I'll take that. No, what are you doing?
Weapons, man.
Let's go.
That was someone else.
Glad that's over with. Much obliged. I was on my way to Mogra when I found myself completely surrounded. I had nowhere else to turn.
Can you explain what's going on?
Once we're somewhere else, yes, of course I can. Shall we say, back at Mogra? Come now, let's be off.
She's a little too happy for almost being like caught and whatnot.
So wait, you're saying there was a freaking revolt at your office and you got muscled out?
Not quite muscled out, per se. I stepped down of my own free will. It seems I stumbled upon some creative bookkeeping from one particular group within the company, and they didn't much care for the attention.
A revolt, huh? You got any idea who might have called the shots?
Sakaguchi, maybe? Our managing director. You've met him. Or don't you remember? He is rather easy to forget. Not much of a presence, that one.
Oh yeah, that guy who came to pick you up. He seemed kinda tweaked out.
Koma Sakaguchi. I've been keeping an eye on him myself. His name's right under yours on my list, Shion Kasugai. And if there's embezzlement going on, you can bet it's being funneled right into the organization. To think that little twerp would be in this deep, though.
The group that was chasing me earlier were all Sakaguchi's people. I ask you, is it really such a threat for little old me to be wandering the streets of Akihabara? Sadly, I wasn't able to find out anything about the Synthester's drugs. Perhaps they're one of Sakaguchi's pet projects he doesn't like to talk about.
So what will you do now, Miss Kasugai?
Well, fortunately I've been receiving offers from numerous colleges and research labs. So I have options to mull over for my future at the very least. Of course, that's after we sort out this whole synthester mess. And until we do sort it out, I'd very much like to be a part of your group. I'm deeply curious to see how far the synthester's influence has spread. And while we're finding that out, I may be able to help you in some small way.
So you want to join the Freedom Fighters?
Don't tell me I don't meet your requirements. I have a certificate of residence from Chiyoda City if it helps with the paperwork.
Nah, scraps of paper don't mean a thing here. All you need to join us is a love for Akiba deep in your heart.
Well, in that case, I'm perfectly qualified. Even if I don't quite look the part.
She is here pretty much all the time lately. I don't see any problem letting her join, do you?
Hey, why the hell not? Welcome aboard. Now that you're one of us, what do you say we drop the formalities and just call you Shion?
That would be lovely. Thank you.
All right, we're one stronger now, so let's get back out there and do some damage!
Yay!
Man, first Rin, now Shion. The Freedom Fighters keep growing and growing.
Oh, hey! Are we gonna throw a welcome party for the new people?
I'll have to decline on that.
Yes, with things as they are, I don't think it would be appropriate. I believe I'll put in for an extended stay at a nearby hotel for the time being.
Ooh, that sounds so nice. I'd love to live in a hotel for a while sometime.
Didn't you once tell me you can only sleep on Japanese futons, though? The hotels around here are all Western style, with beds.
Oh, yeah. Probably wouldn't be able to get any rest at all in that case.
Speaking of rest, you were a bit unsteady when last we fought those enhanced synthesters. Has your condition improved since then? If that's true, I'm glad to hear it. Remember, though, I'm asking not for my sake, but for yours. Also, I'm sorry to ask this at such a time, but I have some shopping to do, and I'd like you to accompany me. Well, see, I'm looking to buy a figurine, and Kaito said you were the expert on that. It's Liliomi from Striprism. And I want it badly. There's a perfect spot for it in my room. She is, isn't she? So cold and harsh most of the time, but then she's adorable when she gets embarrassed. Sorry, I didn't mean to shout. So, I suppose we should start by heading into Electric Town?